Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a potential listing that will happen on Binance. And I just want to talk to you about the project that is going to be listed on Binance tomorrow. And it is going to be Dego Finance, right? So the Binance, announcement page had this announcement that was announced yesterday, and it reads: Binance will list Dego Finance (DEGO) in the innovation zone. Purchase Dego tokens with BNB at a 40% discount prior to trading using the Launchpad subscription format. Right. So it's a very new and innovative idea that Binance is coming up, and we will see shortly how this is going to play out and what would be the benefits if you have participated in this program, or if you haven't participated in this program, what you should look forward to with regards to the new Launchpad subscription format, right? So Binance is excited to bring another Launchpad subscription format to our standard listing process for Dego Finance, or Dego. Users will be able to purchase Dego tokens using BNB at a 40% discount prior to the trading start time. The subscription period will start shortly at 10th of March, which is today, and will be open for 3 hours, right? So you guys are aware that Binance has its own token called BNB, and for several months or even years since it has launched, Binance has been finding ways to ensure that the utility of its token, BNB token, is maximized in such a way that they want to create demand for the token. And thereby, if you have invested in BNB tokens way back, you would see that you can participate on several launchpad programs, and recently Launchpool, with the launch of Binance Smart Chain, you can use BNB to pay for network fees, and you can also use Binance Coin on several other blockchains, such as, let's say, for example, Kava, or even in some Ethereum based projects you can see Binance Coin, although it's not very popular and famous. It is kind of like a multifaceted token where you can use it for multiple different benefits. You can also use Binance Coin to get a trading discount whenever you have a bit of Binance Coin in your account when you do trading on Binance. So Binance is trying to make Binance Coin a robust and utility effective token, and I believe that this is one of the main reasons why Binance Coin has surged up in price, especially in the past month. And a more innovative way for them to make use of Binance Coin is to make sure that they use it in the Launchpad format, and they frequently update their Launchpad format in order to make sure that they include multiple newbies, right? So people who come into cryptocurrency, they won't be able to participate in a typical Launchpad based format where if you hold a specific set of BNB tokens, you would be given a lottery ticket, which is kind of the usual theme that Binance had in the past. And many newbies were left out, and they were complaining that it's mostly including people who have a lot of BNB tokens, right? So therefore, Binance has found a way to adapt and improve their Launchpad format, and this is one of the newer versions of their Launchpad format which they're planning to use. And the first project that they're bringing in is Dego Finance, right? So if you want to purchase Dego tokens at a 40% discount, you can use your BNB tokens to buy Dego tokens, right? And this subscription period will start today, 5 a.m. at UTC, which I'm pretty sure it's already, many of us in the world have already passed that timeline in every time zone, and will open for 3 hours, right? So I'm pretty sure that this token Launchpad program is already over by now by the time you're watching this video. But nonetheless, this is something that you can plan for the future Launchpad events conducted on Binance, right? The recording of BNB balances for this session is already complete, which is again just obvious, and was recorded for 7 days between 3rd of March and 10th of March, right? This was mentioned in our previous Launchpad announcement, where the recording of BNB balances may start before an announcement is made. So again, as we discussed, the session is already completed, and for 7 days, everyone's BNB balances were taken a snapshot all the way from 3rd of March till today. And they have mentioned in their previous announcement that this would happen, and then the recording or screenshotting of BNB account holdings were taken, and I believe that they have already distributed or in the process of distributing. We'll look at it shortly. So Binance will list Dego Finance in the innovation zone and open trading for Dego BTC, Dego BUSD, and Dego USDT trading pairs on 10th of March, which is today. Users can start depositing Dego now in preparation for trading, right? So moving forward, if you guys want to participate in the Launchpad program and want to be up to date on what's happening, I recommend you guys to follow Binance on Twitter. They post pretty frequently, and they update everything like in Twitter first before they even announce it on their website, or before it's conveyed to people through other means, right? So for this particular token, it was listed today, and there are 3 trading pairs as usual: BTC Dego, BUSD Dego, and USDT Dego trading pairs. And this basically allows for people to deposit Dego tokens on Binance, right, if you want to trade. And the funny thing is, Dego token is not something that's brand new. It has already been listed on several other exchanges. So there are so many people who purchased Dego immediately after seeing this news, and they purchased large volumes of it in either Uniswap or some other exchange, tier 2 or tier 3 exchange, and they held it, and then they transferred their Dego tokens to Binance and sold it for a profit, right? This is typically like a pump and dump kind of mechanism, where it's pretty common, and most tokens that are already listed on other exchanges see a surge in price immediately after the Binance announcement, because Binance listing usually causes token prices to go up pretty crazy, right? So the token discount sale details are given here. Token name is Dego Finance. The discount sale hard cap is $1.9 million. Discount sale price is 1 Dego token equals 0.01838 BNB tokens, which is roughly $5 using the price of BNB. So the current price of Dego, I believe, is around $10 or something. So when you participated in this kind of Launchpad format, you're basically buying it at a discount on Binance itself. And when it gets listed on Binance, you can sell it and make a quick profit if you want to for short-term trading, or if you want to hold on to it, you buy it at a really good dip, right? Which is basically $5. It's like 50% of the current price, right? So this is going to definitely attract some really new crypto investors who have experienced who think that they've missed a lot of tokens and launch pads and launch pool options. And I'm pretty sure that this will kind of attract newbies to participate in this kind of launchpad format, right? So that's going to be interesting to see in the upcoming Binance Launchpad programs. So hard cap per user is going to be 18.38 BNB, which is roughly about $5,000 USD or 1,000 Dego tokens, right? So again, even if you hold a lot of BNB and you want to kind of take advantage of this, there's only a maximum of 18.38 BNB worth of Dego tokens, or maximum of 1,000 Dego tokens that can be allocated per person, in order to prevent a whale from swallowing all the Dego tokens, and also to prevent other people from being excluded in this format. I believe that's one of the reasons why they changed their format in the first place, right? So tokens offered is 380,000 Dego tokens, 1.80% of the max supply, which makes sense. Max supply is 21 million Dego tokens, which I'm really already liking this token about, because 21 million is basically the exact same number of Bitcoin. So it's mostly inspired from the Bitcoin's max supply. So Bitcoin has a really cool max supply, and any token that copies its max supply or has a max supply of 21 million tokens is an automatic favorite in my opinion for my sake. But for people who want to see tokens with even lesser max supply, then they may not really be interested in this token. But most people are in a category where anything around 100 million or less as a max supply will definitely buy it, because the short-term inflation is going to be very little, right? For any token that has a max supply of 100 million or less. But if you go above 100 million or 500 million or even a billion max supply tokens as a max supply, then you are going to experience a slightly like long term inflation of the new tokens being injected into the market, which can potentially slump the token price in theory, right? So this token max supply is something that I'm really happy with. Current circulating supply is 8.6 million Dego tokens, which is 40.99% of the max supply. Again, currently it's about 50% is already in circulation, so you can only expect another 50% to be injected into the market, and therefore the concern for short-term inflation or dilution of the price is going to be relatively low compared to many other projects, right? Discount sale format is based on subscription. Supported sessions is only BNB, right? Pretty straightforward. They have a separate guide on and FAQs that you guys can go through if you want to read and understand how this new subscription format is. I'm not going to cover that in detail. Maybe for the next launchpad, I will definitely cover that. But for now, I'm mainly focusing on the Dego token itself, right? So they have the subscription timeline information, which you guys can go through. Since the subscription timeline is already over and this token is already listed on Binance website, I suggest you guys to go and look at this on the Binance website itself. So I'm going to look at the Dego token from the Binance research perspective, which provides really quick and easy summary to understand a project. If you want to go through the project from Binance research page, you guys can go to research.binance.com and search for Dego tokens to find like important information, summary information, as well as a quick link to their white paper and their website and other information, right? So what is Dego Finance? Dego Finance is a cross-chain NFT plus DeFi protocol and infrastructure, right? So if you guys notice, in the past few weeks, NFTs have been literally like skyrocketing like crazy. There's so many crypto NFT projects that are doing that are giving incredible gains for people who invested it in the early stages. So NFTs is the hot market, and Binance wants to capitalize on this new NFT craze that's happening right now, or the NFT mini NFT bull market that's happening right now, by listing tokens that either directly or indirectly tie with the NFT ecosystem. So Dego Finance is basically a cross-chain NFT platform and also a DeFi protocol and infrastructure platform, right? So Dego Finance is a cross-chain NFT plus DeFi protocol and infrastructure, and an open NFT ecosystem where anyone can mint NFTs, initiate NFT mining, auctions, and trading, right? So again, pretty straightforward explanation. It's basically a cross-chain protocol that mainly focuses on NFTs, DeFi, and in setting up infrastructure for the DeFi space, right? And it's an open source NFT ecosystem where anybody can mint new NFTs. People who are usually really good, creative, and have a unique skill with art and development, they can use this platform to develop new NFTs, initiate NFT mining, which is basically you stake a specific NFT to earn rewards, or you can even auction and sell your NFT or even trade it for other NFTs and so on and so forth, right? It's a pretty versatile ecosystem. Dego Finance also offers a cross-chain infrastructure to enable blockchain projects to grow their user base, distribute tokens, and develop more diverse NFT powered applications. The project is also building a parachain through Substrate, enabling cross-chain NFT asset transfers, combining applications and underlying protocols, right? So the main keyword for this particular token is, or the project is, cross-chain functionality, right? It's aiming to build cross-chain infrastructures to enable blockchain-based projects to use, to use this platform to grow themselves, and to distribute tokens within this platform to develop more diverse NFT powered applications, right? So it's mainly focused around NFT development, infrastructure creation, and to enable content creators, or NFT creators, to build their base, trade, and interact with the ecosystem, right? So that's pretty cool. The project is also building a parachain through Substrate. So again, since it is cross chain, you can automatically kind of assume that there will be some element of Polkadot involved in it, right? And you guys also need to understand that Binance has heavily invested in Polkadot based ecosystems. So you can definitely expect more Polkadot based projects, or Polkadot, uh, like Polkadot or Kusama based projects, to be listed on the Binance website, right, or Binance exchange, right? So since it's basically cross-chain focused, it's clearly a Polkadot based project which aims to build a parachain through Substrate, enable cross-chain NFT asset transfers, combining applications and underlying protocols, right? Again, pretty straightforward. Dego is the utility token of the Dego platform and has the following use cases. Governance: Dego token holders will vote on platform parameters to navigate the project's economies and developments. Again, pretty straightforward concept. Many DeFi projects have their own governance tokens. Similar to that, Dego also has a governance token. A utility token that is also used for governance within the ecosystem. And it's very hard to see any DeFi project in any manner that doesn't have a governance token or governance functionality associated with their tokens, right? Incentives: Dego tokens are used to incentivize user participation in bounty hunting, referrals, and other programs in the future. Again, you are incentivized by, if you hold Dego tokens, you're incentivized for your participation in bounty hunting, by referring friends and family and other programs that will be developed in the future. NFT suite: Dego tokens are required for NFT minting, staking, auction, trading, and more, right? Again, you basically need the Dego tokens in order to mint NFT. Again, I believe that the Dego token itself will be used as fee payment mechanism when you mint NFTs. When you stake NFTs, you'd have to pay a small fee, I believe, in Dego tokens. You need to use Dego tokens in auctioning, trading, and much more. System tax: users who transact with Dego tokens will contribute to a dividend pool, right? So again, this is another new concept that's being developed or integrated into many DeFi-based projects, or any platform or protocol-based ecosystems, where a small portion of the fees that are collected gets rewarded to people who hold the particular token, right? In this case, if you hold Dego tokens, you're entitled to a small dividend pool, and people who interact with the ecosystem have to pay a small tax or a fee in Dego tokens, which will be rewarded back to the community, right? The platform includes the Dego NFT suite, offering a complete suite of products to manage the life cycle of NFTs. NFT Foundry: mint NFTs with unique attributes and rarity grades by depositing Dego ERC20 or BEP20 tokens. Dego finances NFTs are backed by the token deposits during the minting process and can be decomposed to release the deposited tokens, right? So again, NFTs are going to be the main focus for many projects in the coming months to even years. And one of the main features of an NFT platform is minting NFTs, right? So in this case, you have ERC20 token version of the Dego token and BEP20 token, which is basically Binance Smart Chain version of the token. So you can participate in both the platforms because it's cross-chain, and I believe that there will eventually be a Polkadot-based native Dego token after the parachain auctions on Polkadot are completed. And you can basically you can basically lock your Dego tokens to mint a cool NFT of your choice. And if you want to get back your Dego tokens, you just need to burn the NFT and pay a small fee and then retrieve back your Dego tokens, right? I think this is a concept that will definitely be more and more popular or more and more commonplace in the further upcoming NFT projects. NFT mining. So stake NFTs and mine rewards, right? Again, pretty straightforward concept. Auctions, NFT auctions are carried out in the form of FOMO 3D auctions. Again, FOMO 3D is basically one of the early projects that was famous on Ethereum. So if you don't know what FOMO 3D is, you guys can Google it and read through some of the information. It's a quite interesting auction mechanism. So NFT auctions are carried out in the form of FOMO 3D auctions, right? So that's something which is pretty cool. NFT marketplace, users can trade NFTs at Treasureland. So you can basically interact with the other people's NFTs. You can sell, trade, do whatever you want with the particular NFT in the marketplace, which is pretty cool. Scan drop, a DApp for users to participate in NFT airdrops by scanning QR codes, right? Again, this is a new feature for this project, right? I believe these kind of features already exist for several other blockchain, so several other tokens or ecosystems, but this token is, something that's relatively like this feature is relatively rare, and this token is seeming to implement scan drops, right? So basically a DApp for users to participate in NFT airdrops by scanning QR codes. So if you own NFTs from this particular platform, you are also entitled to participate in airdrops by just proving that you have a particular NFT from this project, and you just need to prove it by scanning the QR code saying that you actually own the NFT, and thereby proving your authenticity and being eligible for certain airdrops, right? That's going to be something that's going to be more and more popular in the future. The project has raised 1000 ETH from a public sale where 2.1 million Dego tokens, 10% of the max supply, have been sold for 0.0004761 ETH per Dego, right? As of March 10th, which is today, the max token supply of Dego is 21 million and the circulating supply is 40.99%. Again, we're already aware of that. So this is some of the key token token metrics that you have to understand about this token, right? You have BEP20 version of this token and ERC20 version of the token. BEP20 for Binance Smart Chain, ERC20 for the Ethereum network. Circulating supply when listed on Binance is going to be 8.6 million, which is 40.99% of the max supply, which we already know. Total token supply is going to be 21 million Dego tokens. Discount sale token is going to be 380 million tokens that have already been sold. Discount sale price is going to be about $5 in BNB token value per Dego token, right? Again, you can go through all the other information here on the Binance research page. You can also look at the recent news. Jan to Feb 2021, they've launched the scan drop DApp on Math Wallet and Onto wallets. So Math Wallet is a wallet, one of the most famous wallet in the Binance ecosystem, and Binance has invested heavily on Math token, and I believe that Math itself will get its own Binance listing in the future. I've covered that token in my previous video, so if you want to check that out, you can go to my channel and find the video and have a look at it and see what my thoughts are. But those are some of the apps or wallets that support the scan drop DApp for the Dego ecosystem, right? Issued NFTs for Binance Blockchain Week 2021, which is pretty cool. Launched NFT minting and mining pool for Math wallets, right? That's also pretty interesting. And you can also see some of the other previous achievements that they've had in the past year, which I believe will be interesting if you want to invest in this token, right? So you can also see the token allocation for public sale, 10%, Uniswap liquidity is 5.25%, Dego DAO is 3.75%, airdrop rewards is 1%, mining rewards is 80%, right? So it's pretty fairly launched, where the team itself doesn't get any tokens, which is pretty cool. So again, other information, community growth strategies. They have some strategies on how to build and develop their Dego community. You can go through that. I don't think I have to cover that. It's a pretty quick summary video about the token itself. So that's pretty cool. Again, you can also find useful links at the bottom of the page on Binance research page for Dego, right? If you want to find other information. So let's go to the CoinGecko page for Dego Finance. So Dego Finance is currently the 385th ranked token by market cap on CoinGecko, and it's currently trading at $10.60 per token. And it has seen a 26.4% increase in the past 24 hours. Obviously, because of the Binance listing, if you had gotten a maximum of 1,000 Dego tokens based on the Binance limit for this project, or even if you had gotten any Dego tokens at a price of $5 per token, you would be seeing your token being priced at $10.60 at the time of making this video, which is a really decent profit, right? So if you look at the market cap, it's less than $100 million in market cap. It's in fact $58.3 million in market cap, which I believe is a very undervalued market cap in my opinion. The reason being this project mainly focuses on NFTs, but the key word that you need to focus on is cross-chain NFT transfers, right? So this token or this ecosystem is available on Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum network, and it will soon be available on Polkadot as well. So you can pretty much do seamless NFT transfers between networks. You can leverage in the liquidity from multiple different chains for this network, and also for any form of NFT that you hold within this ecosystem. You may potentially get airdrops. You have, if you hold Dego tokens, you have governance rights for this ecosystem. You also can stake and participate in staking rewards. You also get a small dividend for holding this token. So when you look at all these functionalities and benefits of this token, the market cap is comparatively undervalued, right? In my opinion. So that's something that you need to consider before you invest in this token. And the max supply we already know. And basically, I believe that the max supply here is erroneous. It's 21 million tokens, but the circulating supply is 9.8 million tokens. So there's some error in CoinGecko, so ignore that. But let's look at the charts for this token. Again, if you see the charts for this token, we have the data since September 16, 2020 on CoinGecko, where the price of this token was $1.19. Immediately after that, you can see that the price went down to 50 cents per token. If any of you guys were lucky enough to purchase this token at that price, now you would be pretty much in significantly profitable territory, right? And I believe that this token can still go up in value because of its very unique features compared to many other projects. It had been trading in the $1 range and occasionally dipping to 50 cents or 60-cent range till first or last week of January. And after the first week, you can clearly see that the token price started skyrocketing, and it had a little, like, very minor consolidation phase at the end of Feb, and then it skyrocketed again and then had a slight dip, and then now after the Binance listing it skyrocketed again, where now it's sitting at its all-time highs right now. If you were to buy this token, I would probably suggest to wait, because the Binance listing pump and dump kind of cools down after a period of 24 to 48 hours after the Binance listing. So this is not the right time to buy this token, right? Again, if you are an extremely long-term hodler, then this price point may not really matter. But for majority of the people who want to hold it for short term, or for long term, but they're not really interested in buying at these prices, you might as well want to wait, because for the dollar comparative, this price point is really expensive and it's at all-time highs, right? So my personal recommendation is all-time high, do not buy. But it's again up to you. Please do your own research before you put any of your money on this token, because none of this is financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor, right? If you look at the Bitcoin comparative, on the other hand, you can pretty much see that it's at its all-time highs in Bitcoin comparative as well, right? But if you look at the chart itself for Bitcoin comparative, it's quite interesting, right? Because it was pretty much initially like the data point was available from September 2020, and the price point was 10,000 satoshis per token, and it had a very steep decline of 4,351 satoshis per token on September 21st, 2020, and then it skyrocketed where it reached its second all-time highs, or its all-time high at last year, which was 15,900 satoshis, right? So if you had bought the Satoshi dip, the dip and Satoshi comparative, you would have probably made a really good Satoshi gain, right, or Bitcoin gain in the Bitcoin comparative. And then it dropped immediately, and then it had been steadily declining till early December, or in fact even till the last week of Jan. And similar to the dollar comparative, something happened in the first week of, or first of Feb, that the price started going up, not only in Bitcoin comparative but also in dollar comparative. And then now after the Binance listing, both the dollar comparative and Bitcoin comparative is at its all-time highs, right? Again, now it's currently trading at 18,000 Satoshi, or close to 19,000 Satoshi per token. Again, if you want to buy it with some spare Satoshis or Bitcoin, if you have some, I would probably recommend you to hold off on both your dollars or Bitcoin Satoshis, so that you can buy it at a dip. And at these price points, you're only expecting the price to go down because it's basically pumped thanks to the Binance pump. But the Binance pump is not really long lived, it's a pretty short lived pump, and you can pretty much expect this price point to touch the $9 or even $8 range, and that would be the best price to buy at the dollar comparative. When it comes to the Satoshi comparative, you can expect the price to kind of go down to 13 to 15,000 Satoshi, and that would be the best time to buy on Bitcoin comparative, right? And you can buy it on Binance, which is also not updated here, but you can pretty much get it from Uniswap, obviously Binance. You can get it from MXC, KuCoin, and Gate.io. Although I wouldn't recommend any of those other exchanges, because you can buy it from Binance. If you are a fan of decentralization and don't want to use any centralized exchanges, you can also get it from Uniswap. I believe that since there's also a BEP20 version of this token available, you can also get it for a fraction of the price in PancakeSwap. But since it's not available here, I can't really say it with full certainty. But you should probably be able to search on PancakeSwap and find out yourself. Or you can pretty much buy it from Binance, where the fees are pretty low and the liquidity is very high as well, right? So what's my final verdict on this token? Again, overall, when it comes to the Launchpad format itself, I believe that Binance will attract a lot of new users with the new Launchpad format. You can also look into these Launchpad formats earlier and see if the tokens are already listed in some other exchange, and try to buy from other exchanges, hold it in your wallet, and once Binance lists it, you can sell it for a decent profit. Although I wouldn't really recommend all the other exchanges. You would have to do your own research to see if each of these exchanges are good for you. I personally haven't tried any of the other exchanges, but if you feel like the other exchanges are good and have decent liquidity and won't lock your money or prevent you from withdrawing the tokens, then by all means go ahead. But the Binance Launchpad format is definitely something that's interesting and will definitely attract a lot more new users, right? With regards to the Dego token itself, I believe that this token is incredibly undervalued because of its market cap. It's also pretty good. It has pretty strong fundamentals. It has high potential to cross even $20 to $30 range by the end of this bull run. It's a very good long-term hold. You can definitely expect this token to pump super hard, including any Polkadot based projects, when the Kusama and the Polkadot parachain auctions are completed. And once Polkadot is fully functional, every token in the Polkadot ecosystem is going to pump like crazy, which will also include any NFT based projects like Dego Finance, right? So I would personally buy a small bag of it. I would watch its price, because I'm pretty sure that this price point will definitely not be the right price point to enter into this token. I'll probably wait till I see a decent dip and I'll buy myself into this token. But if you want to buy this token, please do your own research. Don't take anything in this video as financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor, right? Remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.